Welcome everyone to an in-house league game here. We have the two captains of this one going to be Huge Soul and RastaHon. And for the Legion team, we will have Mekx drafting in place of Huge Soul. So the lineup of players will look like Mekx, Remensky, Minex, Balor, and Huge Soul for the Legion team. Then we have RastaHon, Platycris, Whoop, G, Kragiko, and uh, Patrick Tyrannus, as he likes to go by here, on the brown here. So those are the two lineups. We have the bands going to be Monarch, Corrupted Disciple, and Deadwood from the Legion team. Chipper, Draconis, and Master of Arms going to be the bands here for the Hellborn team. The first pick of Moraxis coming out, and then we will have Engineer into Flux coming out from the Hellborn team. So we have the NG Flux combination, pretty powerful team fight heroes there. And then we have Andromeda and Bubbles coming out, following up the Moraxis pick here. So it looks like we're going to lock in two cores here. We have a potential for junglers on both sides if they do wish to pick them up, but we generally don't see a lot of that. But again, with the Moraxis and Bubbles pickups, I feel like we're going to see tri-lane with Andromeda, maybe dual lane with Moraxis as a possibility, but for the most part, this looks to me, at least for now, screaming tri-lane plus two solo heroes. We'll see what Legion does ultimately go with soon, but looks like we're going to see more of like the farm up style with the hard carry here on Legion, and then maybe we'll see some more team fighting heroes built for Hellborn, following up the NG Flux. But we have a second banning wave coming in a second here. And the first one will be Ooga Booga for Hellborn. And Oogie would actually make quite a lot of sense with an NG Flux as well if they wished to pick that one up for themselves. But for now, they're not going to take the Oogie at least. You have Lodestone going to be the first ban from Legion. Definitely some synergy there with the Flux pull into like a wombo combo with the Lodestone removing the armor. We have Soul Stealer coming out. That is definitely a possibility with Kevin liking the Soul Stealer as of late. Then we have Malikan and Silhouette. So these bands kind of targeting the carry heroes here, which I think for good reason. They definitely need that core for the tri-lane if they want to run something like a tri-lane. But yeah, Soul Stealer, Silhouette, and Oogie going to be the Hellborn's bands. Then we have Lodestone, Malikan, and now Parallax coming out from the Legion side there. So we are going to see two picks coming up for Hellborn. We'll see if they continue with the teamfight hero trend here. Not a whole lot revealed from their lineup just yet. They're shadow picking Bloodhunter and Tundra. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing a Tundra. It's a pretty powerful option nowadays. But I think they might want to go for some more AoE. Something like a Magnus would make a lot of sense with the Flux. Even a Behemoth would fit very nicely as well. I'm gonna go with the Luna, so that will most likely be their second support hero, or maybe main support. With the Engineer as a 5 or 4 as well, and then maybe we'll see some kind of Initiator to follow up the Flux here. They could save the carry hero for last pick. See if they go for like a tri-core, or if they go for kind of a duo core. They go with a Riftwalker. Looks like we're going to see either a core, a Luna, or Riftwalker. I mean, there is always the possibility of core NG, but I think Riftwalker, maybe against the bubbles in mid to just nuke out waves. Flux could be like the position 3 hero with the Engineer as like a lane combo. But I think the last pick, safe to say, will be some kind of a carry hero. And then we have Flint Beastwood coming out. Pretty interesting they go with a Flint. They want this like long range hitter against the NG Flux, but once they catch him, like there's so many nukes to kind of bring him down. I wonder if it's Kevin gonna play the Flint, or how they're gonna run this. Maybe it's a Flint based with tri-lane. It would be pretty sweet if they ran like a Behemoth here, like a Andro Behemoth Flint tri-lane or something, or even Magmus would be kind of nice. Some hero that kind of starts it off. So they got one more pick and 50 seconds to think about it, but they were, looks like, sold on the Flint pick because they picked that one up right away. But, oh, Devo actually being shadow picked here. They're going to go with the Devo. It's the second support Devo, I think, which I think I'm fine with that. They could look to hook out the Flint and stuff. They have a lot of save now with the Devo and the Andro. To kind of protect the Flint a bit. Not the best, not like a Monarch or anything, but they still have defensive capability with the hook and the swap. But also having quite aggressive heroes as well. I wonder if Kevin's actually going to play the Devo. Maybe they do. No, they have to. I'm pretty sure they farm the Flint in the Chai lane. I don't see why they would farm the Devo. I mean, they could farm the Devo, but I think it's worse than farming the Flint. I'm going to go with Madman here, which I think is fine. Is it going to be a Whoop G Madman? I think Whoop G is going to play the carry hero here.
Let's get it on.
So it will be a Madman versus a Flint battle here. Pretty much solo hard carries against each other, kind of, and then we have other cores like Flux and Bubbles in the game that can transition into cores, but I think the late game power maybe still goes to Hellborn a little bit. Fully slotted Flint is maybe scarier than Madman. Kind of hard to say, actually. I feel like Madman is just a better hero overall than the Flint. And Flint gives allies 30% chance to gain True Strike. So he doesn't actually... Or wait a minute. That's the level 1. He gets 60% chance to gain True Strike. So he doesn't get 100% True Strike anymore. So it looks like... I think Mekx TP'd up here to get the ward down. And then we see the word coming out here from Engineer. So we have a solo short Moraxis going up against Flux and Aluna. And then we have Devo with a Veiled Rot. Maybe he's going to be broadening the easy camp here. And then we have Bubbles mid against Riftwalker, which I was kind of expecting that in the pick phase, the Bubbles versus Rift matchup. And we have Andro and Flint up top with or against Madman and Engineer. Devo might go for like the offensive Rot camp. And then Riftwalker's kind of an easy target for him to gank if they want to gank him from behind. It's gonna block this camp from spawning. Some harassment coming out on the Madman. So Devo will stack the easy camp up. Go for the Rot. I think he is doing this either because he expects them to ward his camp, or because he wants to set up a gank on the Riftwalker. But he'll get the level 2 here. He'll probably health pot, and then maybe he'll just go behind the Riftwalker. And Bubbles should get silenced here if they're going to go for a kill, which he does. So they probably already have this plan in mind. Duo's gonna go in for the rot here. Get silenced up. And this should be Bloodlust. They're gonna trade the tower agros. Devo, I think, should be fine here. This is a level 1 Aluna. So they will get Bloodlust on the bubbles as well. It's gonna get him his bottle. We have Madman versus Flint's 4 and 2 Flint against 10 and 2 Madman. So Madman's doing way better than the Flint is so far. Duo a little bit too low on life, but also not having mana for a hook. They have 3 up here now again. And 1 bubbles against 14 and 1 Rift. So even though Rift died, he's still doing better on last hits. But Bubbles got a few here in the tower. Top lane, I'm missing the action. They killed the Aluna, but they traded the Debo. Madman's gonna use the apple here into the Lunar Tier, but he gets stunned again by the Andromeda. And that'll be that. It looks like a 2-for-1. So they got the Madman. That was the big kill there. Moraxis, I think, maybe has something in stash. It's 280, 285. Both have mana batteries against each other, which makes sense. Oh, they killed the Madman again. Wow, I missed that. Was it another hook? Evo gonna hit another hook here on the Aluna. Doesn't have a tree. Uses the apple. It's manning up. Keg comes out on the Flint. The Luna actually survives. Wow, I was not expecting him to live there. I guess because Andrew was camping the top rune. He takes the invis. He's gonna spot the Riftwalker here. But he might just follow him and go back with the bubbles, and then they might kill the Rift. So bubbles, it does have mana. Could definitely start here. See if they have enough damage for the kill. It's a dead Riftwalker. Meanwhile, bottom, Flux kills Moraxis. Looks like it was really close. Moraxis actually went for boots, he didn't go for a bottle. Luck's gonna walk back to bottom here. He's really got the TP on cooldown. He's gonna give some space over to the Moraxis. Kelp comes in, middle lane. Rift, thinking about channeling an ulti maybe, but oh, the hook gonna be avoided there by Rift. Bubbles maybe went a little bit too early. I don't know if Devo was in position. Almost hits the hook there. A little bit longer of a hook, and he would have had him. Oh, looks like Flux is dead here. Moraxis takes him out. Andromeda could be in some trouble now. She gets barrel rolled up. Yeah, she's gonna fall here. Looks like Hasted Riftwalker takes out the Moraxis. They did have a haste rune up on the rift there. Flux currently the highest damage dealer at the moment. Plus Flint's farm, he's 250. Him and the Meraxes are tied. Pretty even goal per minute chart on both sides. Pretty even game overall as well. So I'm gonna be, or Hook gonna be missed there from Devo. He was gonna try for a hook here, maybe.
You are mine.
Hook's the archer though. Bottom lane, Merax gets the shield to be popped. They turn it around and get a double tap onto both the Flux and the Alluda, so I don't know if that was a case of Andro being at the right place at the right time, or if they just played that super well, baited out Hellborn. Meanwhile, top lane, they take out the Flint. Devo has a hook. Oh, he misses the point blank hook. Surprising. Engineer's almost kind of baiting this, I think. Does have level 3 Keg. And they take out the Devo as well. Meraxes could definitely pick up a bottle if he wants to, which I think I would like him to do, but... Let's see, Bubbles coming in with the DD rune. Gonna silence up the Flux, following up the Andros down. There's the Kelp. And there's the hook from Devo. So Flux had a good start, but he's 1-3 now. He's got a good creep score, but he's been dealt with down here. A lot of rotations. I see a 9-6 hero kill lead here at 9 minutes for Legion. Game continues to be more or less even though 1100 gold lead is not very much. Top lane, the engineer could be in some trouble, or maybe it's the Flint who's in trouble. The hook is gonna pull out from Beastwood. He gets swapped, avoiding the mine. Oh my god, he's getting pulled left and right. Huge plays coming in from Legion. Now they did lose the Devo. Here comes the wormhole. It was channeled, and I believe that only hit the illusion of Andromeda. They killed the Madman for the Devo, and they saved the Flint, so that was huge. They hooked out the Flint out of energy field, and then they swapped him right away. That was pretty nice coordination from Legion, to say the least. And they will gladly trade their Devo for their Flint, while killing the Madman from Hellborn. Fucker's currently level 10 already. He's about a level and a half almost over the bubbles. Well, it looks like Flint gets dove here. They take him out. It gets counter killed by Andro, but Andro should fall here now to the Madman. And bottom lane, they kill the Flux again, this time without the Kelp field. Meraxes goes for Ghost Marcher. So it looks like that's why he didn't go for the bottle. He wanted the Ghost Marchers to be able to chase down the Flux. See what Riftwalker's going for. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be a tablet against like Devo and whatnot. He's gonna get hooked here. He is dead. Engineer could be in some trouble as well. Here comes the Kelp field. Flux is here. He pushes the Devo away. Here comes the pull into the energy field. Bubbles, will he go down here though is the question. He's gonna go over the TP. I think it was fine if he just kept running. But they will get him. And the Devo as well. There's the NG Flex combo there. Top lane, Meraxis and Andrew take out the Aluna. Batman has a DD rune here. There's a smoked up Devo though. We have a smoked up engineer. He's gonna run into the Devo. He's gonna be like, oh, what's this? And engineer, will he get his spells off? He does miss the stun. Armor is being channeled though. Catches the Devo. Flint just barely lives. Oh my god. And it's a 1-for-1 NG for Devo. Flint just barely living once again. Pressure this tower with the DD. But we got Andro pushing the top lane. Nobody's stopping him. Meraxis is up here as well. Slash with Mekx, you forgot to last hit the tower. Wait, did I spell his name wrong? Huh, interesting. Oh well. Either way, no harm done. So he does go for a tablet there on the Riftwalker. We see the cleaver being worked on by Madman. Not a whole lot across the board though. I don't think Flux has anything outside of Steam Boots. I think they do see him. It is daytime. They're gonna try to steal the stacks here. Devo's gonna get spotted here by the majority of Hellborn here. Andro's coming in. They have the Meraxis PK. Batman's gonna pour it out. So they did lose the Aluna for the Devo. Oh, I lied. He has a portal key on the Flux. I didn't say he actually had that much gold. He's gonna go down here though. He gets caught. Batman's still working on his cleaver though. Engineer currently farming top. See Flint picking up an Energizer after the Knuckles. He's getting a lot of early game items. It's only 300 GPM. So, in that regard, the Madman being ahead of the Flint in GPM is really good for Hellborn, even though they're in a deficit here of golden XP. Because as soon as he picks up the cleaver, it's going to start to farm much faster than the Flint. They're going to take out the Devo here for the engineer. They might also get the Andro. They should most likely get this guy. God, if he actually escapes. Comes a Quake stun though from the Meraxis. Power Throw misses the Andro. Andro's gonna live. Riftwalker is maybe also gonna live here. Meraxis goes down. Flint's trying to get the kill here on the Aluna. Now Flux is here. And Flint's gonna die as well. So, I mean, they live on the Andro, but they lose the Flint and the Meraxis. Rift does pick up post haste as well. There's the cleaver for Madman. I feel like Hellborn's in a really good spot now. They have the cleaver. Madman can start to flash farm. They have some core items up on the Rift and the Flux. And Flint's not going to farm fast at all. He's going to have to keep fighting with his team. They do have spell shards on Bubbles. They take out the engineer here. Engineer dies once again. I think he's trying to save up for a portal key here. So they can do Engi Flux combo. Wonder if he will go for lifesteal on the Madman or if he's going to go straight into Shrunken Head. I think I would personally probably still like the lifesteal, but see what he goes for. Failed Rod of Devo here. The Rot's gonna expire. Oh, he's gonna run into Engineer here. It's the hook. Oh, the stun actually bounced to Bubbles. I think Bubbles is dead. He messed up the combo. Oh, he lives in Bizrun. Oh, but he dies. The power throw. Oh. Oh man. It actually is going straight Shrunken Head. I'm a little bit surprised, but not entirely. Because they don't have a lot of stacks, I guess, for him, but he also can't be doing his triple agents, which sucks. Kill Morax's top. Bubbles has PK and shards level 1. Oh, he just barely misses the hook. Wait, what? Oh, they see him. Gonna cancel the wormhole. I take out Andrew over here meanwhile. Just for Lightbrand on the Flint. Guess he's going Dawnbringer. Oh, he's actually going for Staff on Engineer. So he decided to shy away from the portal key in the end. I guess the Staff, I mean, if he's farming well enough, it is in a lot of ways better than the portal key because he can throw the field on top of the flex as well. I think Madman is just recipe scroll off the Shrunken. He should have the Mighty Blade in his stash. Will Bubbles go for shards 2 and 3, or will he just... I don't know, maybe he's just keeping the shards level 1 for farming? What would he want to go for here? Hellflower, maybe? Probably Hellflower, I guess. Fogger's been kind of quiet this game, just kind of nuking creeps. Looks like he's going either a sheepstick or... I guess that could be... What is that actually? Is that a sheepstick? A sheepstick or a shards? It's probably a sheepstick though. Max is gonna jump the Aluna here. Solo Kelfield coming out, preventing the pull into the energy field. There's actually a pickoff, and that kind of concluded it. Oh, they're jumping the engineer, but they're gonna snipe him out with the flare. Axis gets the arcane shield to pop. There's a swap from Andra. They're gonna take out the flux as well. Some good sequence of events for Legion here. Madman continues to farm in his jungle. He might go for the Devo here. He's gonna run into him. He's gonna go in with the Devourer. Goes for the TP. He's gonna fall though. Whoop G is a freaking machine. Thanks for saying it, Breaky. You say it best. Wormhole! Gonna hit on the bubbles here. Kexton also hits. Oh, they lock him down. Bottom tower is almost dead here. Looks like Rift's gonna go ahead and deny it. Oh! Flint stole it with the flare. Engineer needs 400 for his staff. Not sure if I've seen any mine traps this game. We definitely see Hellborn wanting to go for Congor. They've been kind of hanging around here. I think Madman probably just sent lifesteal to himself. Here's the Whispering Helm.
Congor has been slain.
So much damage. Flint almost has a Dawnbringer though. He's farming 450, which is not as good as the Madman, but that is to be expected. Flint could definitely be in trouble here. There's the swap. Andrew will probably die here. The Rift's trying to catch him though. Gonna run into him. There's the power throws, and Flint's gonna die. Did finish his Dawnbringer though before he died. Bubbles goes for Puzzle Box. Interesting. I guess it's okay for the Minesweeper and the True Sight on Madman. Speaking of Madman, I think that was a Quake stun into a hook maybe, or an eat. Both carries end up going down. Engineer's got his staff now. No new items from the Flux, but he does have 1700 gold. Could look to go for something to bulk himself up a bit. If Walker did, by the way, go for spell shards, it was not a sheep, so it's kind of a late spell shards. I think he could definitely go for a sheepstick now if he wants to. Puzzle box coming in, countering the ward there. Bubbles picks up level 3. You're gonna see the Madman here. Bubbles gets the silence off. Flux gets jumped here. Did he use the pull though? Meraxis has a shrunken head, by the way. They're gonna kill the Flint. And now Madman's getting jumped. There's the Quake Stun. Do they have the damage though to kill the Madman? Bubbles trying to survive. Wormhole misses. Now Meraxis could be in some trouble. He's gonna go down. Endo's trying to take out the Flux. This is a disaster fight for Legion as Hellborn picks up a quad kill on their Aluna of all heroes. What in the heck just happened here? Looks like Flint didn't get to do too much in this fight. I think it's safe to say he's going to need a shrunken head against the Sebi Magic team. Let's see, the Congor gets stolen now. They still have the Berserk on Madman. Berserk. Oh, they don't want it though. Or do they? I think they want this Congor. With the ports coming in, Bubbles is here with Flint. I guess they respawn a little too fast, but I mean, Madman could take a Kong in like 15 seconds if they started it faster. Go get him, Secret Agent Puzzle Box. Mana Burn comes in on the Madman. I wonder if he's going for a Harkon's Blade here, or if he wants Hellflower on the Madman. It's interesting he goes for the Arcana. Oh, they killed the Aluna. This is the real engineer, by the way. Lux is like, I ain't no bitch, I'll tank that creep. Oh, money shot! Boom! Here comes the boom. If Walker does portal key away before they could jump him. See the tower taken out here by Legion, so Hellborn's in a lead, but it's Legion that's on the offensive here. Oh, there's a nice hook on the Flux. They have the damage though. He does use the pull. There's a kill field. I don't know if this is a good idea though. Team's already kind of backed off. I think Meraxis should definitely go for Hellflower now. He went for a pretty defensive build here, but again, it was kind of weird, but again, against an NG Flux, it makes sense to go for a Shrunken. Same with the Rift and the Aluna. It's all magic damage. They need some damage on the Flint, but I think first he needs the Shrunken Head. Get the Shrunken Head and then go for a damage item, maybe afterward. I really want to know what Madman's buying with this Arcana. I mean, it's either Hellflower or Harkon's Blade. It could be a Resto Stone, but that I don't think we're at that time that he needs that item. Like that's I think when he's like fully slotted that starts to become a thing. Looking to be missed here. Two-man kelp into the Quake stun. Flux didn't get his combo off yet. Energy field was down after the pull. Flux fell in exchange for Devo so far, 1 for 1. Nobody else is dying. There's a money shot taking out the engineer. It's a 2 for 1. So Riffacher went for a PK. I think now if he doesn't go for a sheep or something, I think I would be really surprised. He's got quite a lot of mobility with the post and the tablet already. Opts for the PK to kind of further his positioning. I think he definitely deals enough damage as well. He definitely needs the disable item now. Madman is picking up another Arcana, so it looks like Hellflower is going to be his choice. And he's almost at the Hellflower. I think maybe he wants it against the Meraxis and the Bubbles. It's really hard to kill those heroes as a Madman. The Flint is not really a problem for him because he can always just run at the Flint and attack him. Once the Madman's on top of the Flint's like, oh crap, I don't want to trade hits with a life-stealing Madman with more attack speed than myself. He's got 1.4 attacks. The Madman's got 1.1, but he's going to have more with the Berserk, obviously, so. Hellflower coming in. He's at 1.3 now, and I think when he has Berserk, he's on like 2.5 or something crazy attacks per second. I should check it out when he goes and does Congor. But there is a Congor up. But there's no vision from Hellborn, so I think they maybe won't do it just yet. Bubble's still keeping the level 1 shards, which kind of does surprise me. What's his attacks at? 2.2 with the Berserk up. 160 attack speed.
Congor has been slain.
So Legion's Congor is still up. We'll see if they do their own Congor. Got damage on Rift. 1 in damage, 1 in movement speed here on Aluna. 2 in damage for Madman. 2 in stats for Engineer. I wouldn't even be opposed to Engineer taking damage because he does so much damage. Stats I think is good on Flux. And we actually have no Congors from Legion. Ooh, hook almost lands there. It's like, is he going for... Wait, is that a Codex? Is going for Codex on Devo? Bull's gonna pull them in. Here comes the Shrunken from Flex. Flint activates his own Shrunken, takes out the energy field. Devo's tanking a lot in the background. Madman does Hellflower up the bubbles, but here comes the Quake stun as the Shrunken is activated now from the Madman, so he didn't get a Shrunken off immediately, but Flux gonna go down, it looks like. Here comes the Wormhole, catches Bubbles and Meraxis. They take out Bubbles. And Aluna's in some trouble. She's gonna make it out. Meraxis holds his ground. Engineer getting slowed by the Flint. It's a Hatcher coming in for Nede. And I don't think nobody bought back in this fight. So Devo and Bubbles died for Madman, Engie, and Flux. So better trade from Legion. They survived on the Flint and they won the numbers game. Madman did go for a portal key, by the way, which I was wondering if he would do that against a Flint just so he'd reach him. I kind of like that idea, but there is the Andro swap to save him. It's kind of tough for Madman. Ideally, they need a better Flux Edgy combo. And again, they did the Flux pull without dropping the energy field once again. So not really coordinating that the best. We'll see what does Flint go for next. I think he needs a damage item now. What should he go for? Could honestly go for Wingbow, but he only gets 20% evasion against Madman. I don't know if that's good enough. The extra range would be pretty sick. Because then would he be 1000 range? What's the range on Wingbow? 150 attack range to range. He'd be actually 1000 attack range, but I don't know if he needs that. What else could he go for? I mean, there's no reason for a mace. I guess he could just go Rift Shards.
Congor has been slain.
But again, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe he goes for a Genjuro for better positioning. Wouldn't be opposed to a Genjuro. Axis falls middle lane. That's energy field and flux pool, it looks like. Devo. He wants to hit a hook here. Might just go in with the 8. Gonna take out the flux. Almost gets self-flowered. Nice hook coming in from the Devo. Oh, does he live this? Oh, it's actually so good team support from Kevin on the Devo. Tablets him out, hooks him, and then he gets the Hellflower to wear off in time. It's beautiful to watch. Really, really nice to see. Oh, we do have the sheep stick now on Rift. They have a sheep and a Hellflower. Still have no clue what Flint's gonna buy. I think the best choice here is Genjuro, though. I think the holy trinity of items, the Dawnbringer, Shrunken Genjuro, is just such a nice package. Bubbles is gonna avoid the wormhole. It was cancelled by Riftwalker himself. And here drops the field. Here comes the Flux pull on top. Andro and the Bubbles are going to fall. They're also going to kill the Devo. And there's the nice execution coming in from Hellborn. And when they do that combo, if they don't have Shrunken Heads, which they don't have any on those 3 heroes, cannot stop the pull. Reflexing you up. Actually goes for a Nullstone on the Flint, which I kind of disagree with. I think Genjuro would have been much better. I think Nullstone is just a bit too passive here. It doesn't really help him with what they lack, which is they need more damage. Bottom tier 2 gets taken out here. Congor spawning in 2 minutes here. Legion did do their Congor. Let's look at buffs. Stats on Devo, damage on Flint, damage on Bubbles, stats on Mekx, and movement speed on Andro. I don't like the movement speed. I would have taken stats here. Mekx does have his Hellflower finished. Engineer is mining. Bombs have been planted. It's time for the Legion to defuse the bomb. They see the tablet coming in from Devo. Does he buy with the other major totem though? Does he need a void? I don't know. What's gonna get going on here? Mid. It's gonna fall pretty quickly actually.
Time and time again.
Engineer is gonna staff upgrade somebody. Oh, does he want to staff upgrade the flux for it to be global? That'd be pretty sweet actually. So it's a pretty nice buff to the staff, making it global. And that does not get blocked by Nullstone. Who did he staff? He didn't staff anybody yet. Mekx is gonna jump too with the Quake. Is there any follow-up though? Bit reckless there. Bubbles is gonna fall here. Who did his staff though? He did staff the flux. Admin's gonna blink away right before the flare hits him. It's a good blink. The Flocker gonna take out the 2 creep waves here at the same time, I guess. They do take out the flux now. Madman doesn't have Shrunken, I believe. He's gonna get hooked there by the Devo. The stun from Aluna saves him though. Oh, nice storm on the money shot. They saved the Madman. Flint takes out the Engineer rather. He takes out the Madman. Oh, is he gonna clean up everybody? Oh, NetAce cleaning up. He picks up a quad kill. Here comes Riftwalker though with the sheep. This will be a kill. Will he take out the Devo as well though is the question. He has his own tablet still. Oh, he's still gonna avoid it. There's the E back on cooldown and it's a genocide for Legion. A quad kill comes out for Flint before he dies. He was on a champion and newer streak. Pretty crazy finish to that fight. Which, again, no buyback still. And we see, even with a quad kill, like, they are still losing. Hellblade is still winning in resources. This game is so even. The GBM charts even reflect, like, how close the game is. We have Madman and Flint, like, kind of close in GBM. Bubbles now has a Hellflower. He started to level up his shards. He could even pick up the shards 3 now. Madman goes for a mace. Wow, that's a interesting choice that he goes for the mace. And he actually replaced his lifesteal with that. See, that I find kind of strange because there's no indicator that he wants like the true strike here. If anything, I could see him getting rid of the boots because he's got a portal key. What's Devo doing? He's got 3,700 gold. I mean, he could even like buy a staff on the Devo if he wants. He buys Shrunken Head. Yeah, That's yeah, that's his best item actually. I would like to see him get a PK now that he's got the Shrunken. You can replace like maybe the Chalice slot, I guess, when he gets more gold. But the Shrunken's really good, as mentioned before. Oh, they're gonna catch the Madman here, but there's the Flux Bolt breaking it right away. But he goes down to the Congor. He was kind of alone here. There's the NG field coming out, but Flux already did his pull to stop the Devour. Engine are gonna fall. It's gonna backfire so hard for Hellborn here. The slow's coming in from the Dawnbringer from Flint, and Flux gonna die here. This is complete disaster for Hellborn. Absolute disaster. I think they saw them on this ward. I was trying to catch the Riftwalker. I didn't know it was an illusion. So Flint can hit this from downhill. See a buyback from the Flux here. But how scary is the Flux buyback? In all honesty, because they don't have energy field, NG's dead, they don't have Madman. I think they can just hit this tower with Flint. I think Flint just keeps hitting. Like, this rack should be dead before Madman gets alive. Oh, here comes the Waza protection. There's the eat on the Riftwalker. Flux Pull is gonna stop it. Bubbles goes in, doesn't get his health flower off. There's the Kelp on the Riftwalker. They're gonna take him out. Energy field catches Flint and Bubbles. Madman's here. Oh, nice hook saving the Bubbles. Bubbles is actually gonna live. Devo is going to fall. Sheepstick on the Flint Beastwood. He's going for the Riftwalker here. Madman is also super low. Oh, the puzzle box? Who killed the puzzle box? Damn. So Hellborn holds with 2 buybacks, one on Flux and one on Rift. They hold the Rex. They did lose the tower, but the Rex is still alive. So a minor victory there for Hellborn, but I think still Legion's in an okay spot. They are dead on the Flint for 70 seconds. We see smoke up from Whoop-G. Let's see what he does decide to do here. Again, I'm really surprised he swapped the Whispering Helm for a Savage Mace. Definitely get behind him dropping the boots. Especially if he wants to keep the portal key to get on top of the Flint. He's gonna go for their Congor again, but they have this warded and they know that this is going on. We'll see if they look to stop this. Bubbles is in the area. He could Hellflower the Madman here. He's gonna kelp him. Gets the Hellflower off. There's the swap from Andro on the Bubbles. He walks back into the energy field. They check out the Madman. The field is still down. Sheepstick on the Moraxis. Moraxis uses the Arcane Shield. He's gonna die to the Keg. Devo is on top of the Flux. He pokes in the Engineer. No eat for 20 more seconds. We have a double buyback from the Flint and the Moraxis. Looks like Flint actually did they'd have to buy back here for this fight. Oh, is Bubbles gonna die again? Hopefully not. He's gonna take out the Aluna. I think now they maybe want to go for the Rax again. They have no NG Flux combo. Congor is low, but I don't know if they necessarily care about Congor. They have 50 seconds on Flux and 70 seconds on Aluna. So Flint now goes Shroud, which this is what I thought he should have went before the Nullstone, was to pick up a Genjuro. Looks like they're gonna play it slow and just finish up the Congor. But this does give them time to do their other Congor, their own Congor. Madman is such a good Congor killing hero. Look at how fast he kills the Congor.
Congor has been slain.
You see both traded there. Andromeda keeps taking movement speed, stats. Where's Bubbles at? Okay. He hasn't picked his second Kong buff yet. Second damage on Flint. Kevin also hasn't taken his second buff. 3 damage, 2 damage, 1 movement speed, 3 damage, 2 stats, 1 damage, 3 stats. So Rift's got 3k gold. I think Rift could even go for like a null stone here. Against like Devo and Flint and Bubbles Hellflower. I mean, he could also go Shrunken. I think Rift goes maybe Shrunken or Nullstone here. He's got 7k. Like, that's enough for an item and a buyback. Maybe he wants like a Resto Stone, but I don't think he needs that. I think he goes a defensive item here. Flint went all in here. He bought a Ganjuro, has no buyback. He's gonna need to port back to the base here. Devo picks up a Sand Scepter for the Hellflowers and the Sheeps, which I like. I like that. I said he needed a portal key, but I can get behind a Sand Scepter. Riftwalker has Staff. Who is he gonna give Staff to? I'm guessing he gives it to the Madman. I don't think they want it on the Aluna. I think even if Madman dies, like he can do quite a bit with the Staff effect. So delays your death for 4 seconds, refreshes other spell cooldowns upon triggering. Death delay duration extends by 4 seconds for every kill you get. So if you can keep getting kills, stays alive for 4 more seconds. Marxus wants something. He's got 3,600 gold. Has an empty slot. Not sure what it is that he wants though. Can he solo kill this guy? Oh, there is Bubbles up here. They're gonna see him on the ward any second now. Oh, maybe not. Bubbles runs into him. Rift PK's out though. Meanwhile, bottom, they're trying to bait this. But Mekx got the lane ward, counter ward here, so they know. They know that this is warded. Are they gonna try to jump the Flint though? Here comes the sheep. There's the swap though. The pull. Energy field comes down at the end. Madman's gonna get eaten by the Devo. The pull breaks it. Madman is gonna die here. Devo sacrifices himself. Now they did lose Andro and Devo. Flint's deeps coming in. See the second buyback from Riftwalker. Doesn't have his Pegasus boots up. I could have swore he bought the staff upgrade, but maybe I saw that wrong, or maybe he sold it. Marx is picking up a restoration stone? Interesting. Flint's already got another 3k gold in the bank. Oh, the dust is going to reveal Rift. There's a Hellflower from Meraxis. Sorcerer comes out from the Aluna. Rift's going to die though. Aluna could also be in some trouble. Let's should the port out. Flare going to miss. So Rift has no more buybacks and she's dead for 85 seconds. This is a good time for Legion to go as 5 and maybe take the middle Rex. They should know that Rift is out of buybacks. He's like tickling the engineer. Doesn't do hardly any damage. There's a quick stun from Moraxis. Storm Sphere comes out from a Luna. Luna could definitely die now as well. Double tap comes out for the Flint. Bubbles is trying to catch here. But this could very well be a Rex. There is a buyback on the Engineer and the Aluna. We'll see if they use them here for the Rex. He's gonna walk up the hill, tank some Mind Trap. It's about a third of his life out. Evo goes in on the Flux here. There's a money shot coming out from the Flint. Shrunken's activated across the board here. There's the energy field down. No pull. Obviously the Flux is dead. Did die, couldn't get it off. I think he got Hellflowered actually. Or maybe they just bursted him down with the Devo Eat. Second buyback comes in from the Bubbles. Wormhole's gonna pull Flint backward. There's the Sheepstick and Flint's gonna die. They actually hold the Rex. They take out the Flint with the Wormhole pull. Kelp comes down on the Madman. Madman should die here. Doesn't have the staff given to him. He comes out on the Aluna. I think Legion might be doing it here. Second buyback from the Engineer happens. 3 players now from the Hellborn team are out of buybacks, and 2 from Legion are out of buybacks. So yeah, swap on the Riftwalker. Oh, that's a huge kill. He does not have any more buybacks. Second buyback gets used from the Aluna there. And we see Flint buying back here. He's back in the party now. That could very well do it. They're dead on 3. Flux is respawning. Engineer's out of buybacks. Flux doesn't have goal for a buyback. Looks like they're going to call it here. And that's going to do it. Legion team is going to win.